Alright, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to go over Tuesday, August 3rd, 15 MLB games. Off the top, I just want to thank everyone that came to the live stream last night where we watched the end of the Astros-Dodgers game. It was a lot of fun talking with everyone. We had quite a few viewers, so that was always fun too. Hopefully, we'll keep doing those and keep seeing you guys come out. So if you have any comments on that, let me know what you guys thought of that. Otherwise, I think I'm just going to jump into it. We're starting a little bit later today because last night's game went pretty late and caused me to sleep in a little bit. So first game of the night, Phillies 5, Nationals 4. The Phillies were trying to ride off of Zach Wheeler here. He got a quick lead in the first inning when Segura leads the game off with his 7th home run of the season. Realmuto was in there with his 12th of the season as well, and Torres his 5th. Harper comes in the 8th and hits his 17th, but it was that 7th inning with a couple of solo shots was help pad the lead. They had a 4-0 lead, and then they tried to ride Wheeler the rest of the way. He gave up 4 earned runs over 7.15 Ks. Don't blame them though, because as we know, the Phillies bullpen is very scary, so they tried to push Wheeler a little bit. He went 105 pitches, but ended up pulling him out in the 8th and turning it over to the bullpen, which helped close the door. It's 5-4 at that point. Corbin went 7, 4 earned runs, 8 Ks on the other side, giving up 3 home runs. And for the Nationals, Josh Bell hits his 18th, but they fell a little short, but almost played spoiler. Phillies now over 500, gaining some game on the Mets, so they got to be pretty pumped about that. Yankees 13, Orioles 1, so after the home run balls really got to Heaney yesterday, in Yankee land, it was their turn with Stanton hitting his 17th, Judge his 22nd. They were trying to get a couple home runs off them. Orioles, their home runs kind of evaporated in this one. It was the top of the lineup and a little bit of the bottom of the lineup getting multi-hit games for the Yankees that carry them. Rizzo continues to be a big addition for the Yankees. They really rode Gill, who was making his debut. 6 innings pitched, no earned runs, 6 Ks. Good outing for him. Wells on the other side didn't do so well. 2.1, 6 earned runs, 2 Ks. He got the beat down from the Yankees, and the Yankees get a little bit of revenge, piling it on in that 3rd inning for 5 runs, a couple in the 4th, and then in the 8th they add even more to really dominate that game. Blue Jays 7, Indians 2. So after a little bit of a win streak on the weekend, the Blue Jays were up to 4, and then they lost yesterday. The Duke bounced back immediately this one. George Springer again with a leadoff home run. He continues to get those. He's on pace that if he had played all games this season, he would be among the leaders in home runs for sure. He had a 2-hit, 2 RBI night. Teoscar Hernandez also a 3-hit, 3 RBI night in that first inning, gets his 2-run bomb, the 17th of the season. And then the Jays add a couple more in the middle innings after Cleveland put up 1 run in the 4th. The Jays answered immediately back, didn't give Cleveland a chance to really bring this one close, and pretty much smuggled the life out of them. Ryu goes 7, 2 earned runs, 8 Ks for a great outing by him. Quality start. He's now 11-5 on the season. Plesac goes 5, 6 earned runs, giving up a couple of home runs in the loss. Tigers 4, Red Sox 2. So now the Red Sox are on a little bit of a losing streak here, probably their longest one of the season. Gonna have a little bit of concern there, and they're gonna send that Erod today against Miz, which again, it's going to be a tough matchup. The Red Sox were at 2-0 early and going into the bottom of the second when the Tigers put up 1. Cabrera hits his 11th of the season, so I believe that's number 498. So 2 home runs now away from 500. Could be 499, but I feel like there'd be more of a story on the front page if he was 1 away. But then Detroit adds a couple in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, and 1 in the 7th to get a 4-2 lead. And then they just shut the door on Boston. Boston couldn't get any runs after Renfroe hit that 17th home run of the season in that 2nd inning. Devers was shut out 0 for 5. JD had a 2-hit RBI night, but Boston just couldn't get the offense going today. Richards goes 4, 3 earned runs, 5 Ks. He's going to get tagged with the loss. Peralta on the other side goes 4.2, 1 earned run, 3 Ks. Again, another good outing from young Tigers pitcher. He was 1 out away from getting the win, but they could not give it to him, and that's okay as well. Seattle 4, Rays 2, and every time Seattle stumbles a little bit in this playoff race, they come right back at it. And Toro continues to be a hot trade. They're starting to look like that Graveman trade was all right for them because they brought in Toro, who's been a big part of their offense as of late, ever since he really came here. He hits his 9th home run of the season, and I believe it's his 3rd as a Mariner. Could be his 4th already. It's pretty up there. 2-hit RBI night for him, and that one's coming in that 4th inning, which was pretty much what gave them the lead. They were 1-1 at the time, and then he hits that solo shot, and it's a bit. Rosarina does hit his 16th of the season in that 1st inning, which gave Tampa Bay an early lead. 3-hit RBI night for him, but immediately Mariners kind of cover it up. Kikuchi goes 6, 1 earned run, 5 Ks, and Patina 5, 3 earned runs, and 3 Ks for the Rays. Moving along with the Twins 7, Reds 5. Another one of those situations where the Reds going into the 9th inning with a lead and can't help but blow it again. And it's the bullpen again for the Reds, just causing trouble all season long. If it wasn't for them, I know I can speak because the Jays have had the same situation. If it wasn't for these bullpens, sometimes these teams would be in a much better situation. Garver has a 2-hit, 3 RBI night, hitting his 12th home run of the season. It was a 3-run bomb off of Mahle. And Polanco hits his 17th of the season, a 3-run bomb in that 9th inning, which is the winner and gives the Twins a 1-run lead at the time. Suarez hits his 21st, Barnhart his 5th, India his 11th, all coming from the Reds, but it's not enough. Maeda goes 5 earned runs, 9 Ks. Still not a great outing for Maeda. Tyler Mahle goes 5, 4 earned runs, and 5 Ks. And the no decision, which ends in a team loss. Marlins 5, Mets 4. Mets are now only 4 games above 500, and they're slowly but surely falling down. And the Marlins got out to 4-0 lead here. And the Mets tried to bring it close. They brought it as close as 4-3 before the Marlins added an insurance run in the bottom of the 8th. The Mets did add another one in the top of the 9th, but it wasn't enough. They couldn't get anyone on their team. All their teammates only got 1 hit at best, and they had a 5-hit night across the board. Marlins, Jackson, 1st home run of the season, and Diaz, his 3rd of the season. So if the Marlins are hitting a couple home runs early on you, you're in trouble. Definitely, you're struggling to score like the Mets have been as of late, or most of the season. Taijuan Walker goes 5.2, 4 runs, 4 Ks. Since All-Star break, he hasn't been amazing, and I don't think he's got a win since. And Neidert, on the other side, goes 5.2, 3 runs, 5 Ks, picking up his 1st win of the season. Floro coming in for his 4th save. Marlins playing big spoiler. Angels 11, Rangers 3. Rangers got out a early run, but Angels piled it on from the 3rd on, adding 3 in the 3rd, 2 in the 6th, and 4 in the 7th to really get a dominant lead. Mayfield hits his 5th of the season. And on the Angels side, we have a couple guys, Goslin and Adele, having multi-hit, 3-hit nights. So I'll be pretty pumped about that. Suarez goes 5.2, 306 Ks. And Lyles, 5.2, 606 Ks. Of course, the Angels, they're still a game below about 500. They have 4 teams that they have to hop if they're going to get in the wild card. It's a long stretch at this point, but if they get hot enough, watch out for the Angels. They could very much enter this race in late August. White Sox 7, Royals 1. White Sox bouncing back after somewhat of a rough stretch, and they needed a big win here. I believe they won yesterday too, late innings in the 10th inning. So this is back-to-back wins. After being swept by Kansas City last week, they're answering back with their offense. 3 runs in the early innings, and then a big 4-run 7th inning is all it took. Vaughn hits his 12th, and Anderson hits his 10th. These ones coming early in the game to give them that lead. Anderson had a 3-hit, 3 every night. Dbacks, 6 innings, pitched 3 earned runs, and 8 Ks. Falls a little bit short, and it's not a great outing for him. Cease goes 6, 0 earned runs, 11 Ks, and that's the kind of outing we've seen Dylan Cease do all season long, and it's a big one for his team when they need a win. Pirates 8, Brewers 5. This one was Brewers falling apart. They were cruising for a win. They're up 4-0 before the Pirates come to bat in the top of the 7th and put up a monster 5-run inning. No home runs even. It was Park leading the way with a 1-hit, 3 RBI, a couple of sac flies and sacrifices involved in there. Pretty good outing for him. And Polanco, a 2-hit RBI night. Word is Polanco robbed the game from the Brewers late. A Dames for him, his 19th of the season. 3-hit RBI night. He's been a great addition for the Brewers, and the Brewers let this one slip away. They do immediately tie it back up in the bottom of the 7th, so we go 5-5 into the 10th inning, where the Pirates pile on 3, and the Brewers do not add any. Hauser goes 6.1, 1 earned run, 4 Ks. He had a walk issue, a bunch of walks. Kranick goes 4, 3 earned runs, 4 Ks. Both these guys are going to get the no decision, of course, because we go to the bullpens, and that's where Hardy ends up getting charged with the loss. Braves 6, Cardinals 1, so both the Braves and Phillies are winning when the Mets are losing. It's going to come down to a 3-team race. This is going to be very tight to the finish, and the Braves immediately jumping out. Monster first inning, 5 runs, led by Freddie Freeman. He had a 3-hit RBI night. Jorge Soler hits his 14th 2-run bomb in that first inning, and they immediately get to John Lester, who was making his Cardinals debut and did not have a good one. 5 innings pitched, 6 earned runs, and 4 Ks. Max Fried goes 6, 0 earned runs, 7 Ks. A big win for the Braves, and that's all I have to say about that. Rockies 13, Cubs 6, and the Rockies piling on in Coors Field, of course. CJ Cron leading the way. 3-hit, 3 RBI night. Diaz as well. 3 hits, 4 RBIs. They just piled it on. 4 runs in the second, 3 in the 4, and another 4-run in the 6th. The Cubs only adding a couple before the late innings. And it was Ian Happ with this only home run for the Cubs coming in that 4th, his 11th of the season. Diaz hits a grand slam in that second inning, his 12th, and Hilliard his 6th of the season, a 3-run shot. So it's the big run, home run that does Davies in, who goes 4 innings pitched, 7 earned runs, giving up a couple home runs. All those earned runs coming in those 2 home runs. Kyle Freeland goes 5, 2 earned runs, 5 Ks. He's going to get the win. It's a nice win between the battle of the lowly teams. Padres 8, Athletics 1. Padres finding ways to win right now. Tony Pham leading the way at the top of the lineup, taking over for Tatis. 2-hit, 2 RBI night for him. We have Nola, the catcher, 4-hit, 2 RBI night, and Pham having this 12th home run of the season in that first inning. It's been a while since we've seen Sean Manaea struggle. And the only offense that he got support was Starling Marte, the trade deadline acquisition, hitting his 8th. But Manaea goes 4.1, 5 earned runs, 4 Ks. He's been pretty consistently top notch, but this is not one of his better outings. Of course, Snell goes 5, 1 earned run, 6 Ks for a decent outing for him. 105 pitches. Snell's consistently using up a lot of pitches to get deep in these games, but he got the win, and that's what the Padres need. They need to pick up some ground on both the teams ahead of them, which actually happened to lose. Diamondbacks 3, Giants 1, and the Diamondbacks riding Madison Bumgarner in that 3-run second inning. All of that they really were able to muster, but it's enough to get done. Cabrera leading the way with a hit and double, 2 RBIs. And on the Giants side, Casali hits the only run of the game for them. His solo shot is his 15th of the season. Bumgarner goes 7, 1 earned run, 4 Ks. He's been back-to-back games now where he's been awesome and puts team in team spot to win. Tyler Clippard goes for second save, whereas Aaron Sanchez looks like he comes in relief. Haven't seen his name pop up in quite a while, so maybe they're working his way back into the rotation. He does go 3 innings in relief. Cueto goes 5, 2 earned runs, 7 Ks. He's going to get charged with the loss. And then we get to the last game, the one where we streamed, had a nice watch party where the Astros win 3-0. This was just a straight pitcher's duel up until the late innings, until the 8th inning, where Houston comes in and hits that 2-run bomb off the bat of Alvarez. Both these pitchers went deep. Buehler goes 6, 1 earned run, 5 Ks, pitching 113 pitches, whereas McCullers 6.2, 0 earned runs, 9 Ks, 110 pitches. He got hit in that 7th inning, ball comebacker hit him in the leg, but it didn't matter. He still finished where he could, and they came in and the bullpen did the rest. Alvarez giving him a couple insurance runs, and they cruise to the win, and the Astros pick up a big win after being harassed, of course, by Dodgers fans early in this one, trash cans, all that fun stuff. But there you have it. 15 games from August the 3rd. Thanks for watching, everyone. We will see you guys for the next video. Peace out.